Redhawks here will be in their alternate grays going right to left on your screen. Aggies in their road black jerseys here. Tip is won by Seattle University into the hands of Darion Trammell. And we are underway here in Seattle. Trammell quickly goes inside, loses the handle, recovers here, tosses it out to Riley Grigsby. Grigsby to Nettles, who immediately comes off the screen and shoots the three and knocks it down. He was hitting him Steph Curry-wise, no-look in warm-ups, and he looks to be on fire here to start the game. Tillman, the high point man for the Aggies last night, turns it over into the hands of Grigsby. Williamson in the front court, picks up his dribble, trying to alleviate the pressure now, toss it out to Aaron Nettles. Nettles to Trammell. Trammell with that 22 points last night, 7 on the shot clock. Gives it up to Nettles, shoots another one, this one a little short. So 1 for 2 for Nettles early as Seattle University has the 3-0 lead. If you're tuning in and wondering why we're starting a little bit late, Seattle University and all of the city got a nice blanket of snow, so to alleviate some of those concerns and issues. Start time pushed back a couple hours here in Seattle. As the Aggies now have their second possession. Henry off the screen from McCants, gives it to Gilliard. Ball being worked around, 5 seconds on the shot clock here for the Aggies. McCants is gonna have to put up a three, rattles in and out, no good. And Grigsby gets a rebound here. Grigsby immediately gets the pass from Trammell, puts up a three, no good. On the other side, whistle is blown. Looks like we're gonna have a foul underneath before the shot came up. It looks like gonna get against Riley Grigsby, gonna pick up his first foul in the game for either side. We baseline inbound here for New Mexico State. Gilliard, the inbounder, toss it in, shot off the glass, no good by Rice, and then a foul. Gonna go against the Aggies this time. Looks like gonna get Donnie Tillman. So first one against the Aggies, first one against Tillman. Last night we saw both these teams come out in fuego from the field, shooting very well right now. Aggies looking for their first shot in 2 attempts. Seattle University, after the first Nettles three-point shot, have missed their last 2. Trammell trying to get it started, left elbow shot, no good. Tillman, Williamson on him. Kicks to the corner to Gilliard, who had the ball just go through his fingertips there, out of bounds. Another turnover here for New Mexico State. Now the second one on the Aggies. Turnovers were a bit of an issue last night for New Mexico State, as they just could not get a rhythm. In the post-game comments, Chris Jan said he expected his defense to finally come up and make a stop, and they just never did all night. As Kobe Williamson hits the corner, misses the corner three there. Had a hand in his face. McCants down low, Adene turns the faces. Cross-court pass, Gilliard fakes the three. Pass it to Tillman down low, lost his handle. Goes up on Williamson and another block for the Australian. It looks like we're going to foul after that. Kobe Williamson had 2 big blocks last night for Seattle University. Tallies another one here. He is the team lead in blocks on Seattle University. His first substitution of the game. We'll be checking in for New Mexico State. That'll be Bryce Rewalt. Gilliard coming off the screen, passes back out. Lakai fakes the three. Now gives up Gilliard to try it. No good, and rebound here, Henry. Aggies trying to buy a shot, finally do in the quarter. Lakai knocks it down from three-point land. We have a tie ball game here, 3-3. 16:50 left to go in the half. And a foul on the other side. They'll go against Lakai, who just hit that corner three. Seattle University inbound on their own baseline here. Right to Riley. Grigsby quickly goes up, puts it off the glass. Grigsby has his first points of the game, second made basket here for the Redhawks. Henry attacks, kicks it out to McCants. McCants again, on Udine, steps back. Up top, Lakai will try another three-point shot. Lift that one a little bit short. Udine comes away with it. Trammell inside, into the corner. Riley Grigsby, no good. After hitting their first three-point shot of the game, Seattle University has missed their past four. Henry to Rice. Around the perimeter it goes to McCants. Lakai again, not shy about shooting, misses that one. And we're gonna have a foul on the box out. And that'll take us to immediate timeout. McCants a little slow to get up here. But Seattle University up 5-3 here early over New Mexico State on ESPN+. Back here on the court. Been a rough shooting night for both teams to start this game. 29% for Seattle University, 14% for New Mexico State. Much different than what we saw last night, where both teams were shooting well above 60% in the first half. New Mexico State, of course, dropped off in the second half as Seattle University's defensive effort really stepped up. So here we have a 5-3 game. New Mexico State ball on the inbound after that foul against Emeka Udine sent us into the immediate timeout. McCants gets the ball. Shot up, no good. Excuse me, that's going to be William McNair, who just checked in. Still battling down low as the big guy. Shrugging off every Seattle University player, but finally rebounded here by Udine. Trammell inside. Stuck on the block. Turns around, fader off the glass. Just shy there. Rebound McNair. On the court for New Mexico State is Henry, Rice, Williams, Lakai, and McNair. Nettles, Grigsby, Trammell, Udine, Williamson starting five for Seattle University. Inside Lakai, his runner is up and good. Tie ball game here, 5 apiece. Udine up top, crossover, doing that spin move he loves, but lost the handle off his foot. So turnover here for Seattle University. Williams promptly gives it up to Rice. Lakai around the perimeter to Henry. Rice attacks off the McNair screen. Cut off there by Williamson. A three-point shot. Lakai again in and out. McNair another offensive rebound. Rice jab step, driving on Grigsby, nearly stolen away. Who was that last touched by? I'm gonna say last off of Gray. So we'll stay here with Aggies ball. Coach Hayford appears to have seen something a little bit different from his vantage point. It will be Aggie ball left of their own basket. Toss straight into McNair. Five seconds on the shot clock here. Lakai. He jabs, kicks it in the corner. Hard catch for Williams. His shot misses everything. Was it tipped? No, shot clock violation against New Mexico State. So some tough trends right now for both teams. Seattle University is one of their last 7 from the field. New Mexico State one of their last 8. Seattle University's scoring drought has been just under 3 minutes now. Trammell lost his handle. Pulls up from 3. His shot rattles, no good. Rice in the front court. McNair has the size advantage. Every time they've gone into them, he has passed it right out. Gets the ball here. A double team of Udine and Trammell comes at him. Corner three-point shot is knocked down. Aggies have their first lead of the game on a Jabari Rice three. Udine dribbles up, hands it to Nettles. Nettles with 3 points early here. Pass inside, beautiful. Threading the needle to Emeka Udine under the basket. Used to seeing Trammell with those types of assists, but Nettles getting himself a dime here. 8-7 in favor of New Mexico State. Lakai. Williams in the corner. Guy comes up, jabs the three. Now to Henry. Henry has a look. That one off the mark, and Williamson rips the rebound from McNair. Grigsby passes it out. Trammell. Skip pass, and Aaron Nettles not able to quite corral that one, just off of his left palm. And Seattle University with another uncharacteristic turnover here. There's the Aggie ball here. So Johnny McCants will re-enter the game for New Mexico State. He's joined by C.J. Roberts. McCants has taken a couple tumbles so far here in this series. He had that tough one last night that drew a flagrant foul on Riley Grigsby. He was able to recover and finish that game out. Lakai drives the baseline, man, into Williamson and Udine on the double team. The two post players for Seattle University force a jump ball. Possession arrow was in favor of the Aggies, so it will be, again, baseline inbound for them. Quick huddle by both teams as Gilliard will step to the spot to inbound. Rice traveled there on driving inside of the paint. Looked like he wanted to kick it in the corner to Gilliard, who was flaring out, but just shuffled the feet too much. Well, you can say both these teams are struggling shooting compared to last night. You can also say that both these teams are playing much better defense when it comes to the first half of action here. Coach Hayford was very happy of how Seattle University is going to see a turnover there again. Play defense in that second half to really take the game home. Heard from Chris Jans, who said, as we get another Grigsby three from deep, Chris Jans said he just was expecting the defense to show up in the second half, and it just wasn't there. Has to be pleased so far in the first half. As the Aggies down by 2, but with possession. Gilliard gets cut off. McCants, big man can shoot. Tees it up and knocks it down. Johnny McCants with the three. The evolution of big men continues to unfold right in front of our eyes. Even 7-footers are well outside the arc. Trammell catches it, gets inside, floater, no good. They're going to say on the ground before the shot, it looks like. So we'll have free throws, but first we have a timeout on the court. New Mexico State up by 1 here, 11-10. You're watching Seattle University basketball on ESPN+. So back on the court, Seattle University in possession, down by 1. As the Aggies have the slim 11-10 lead here. Just over 11 minutes left to go before halftime. Seattle University still has not made a substitution in this game. As their starting five of Nettles, Grigsby, Trammell, Udine, and Williamson remain on the court. Roberts, Gilliard, Rice, Lakai, and McCants for the Aggies. Nettles off the handoff, goes up against McCants, pokes the ball free though. Persistent with the play as the guard gets the ball back. Trying to shrug off Henry now. Kicks it out, Trammell. Shot clock down to 6, inside to Grigsby. McCants all over him. Fade away for Grigsby, knocks it down with 1 second to go on the shot clock. Seattle University back in front here by 1, 12-11. Tillman has the double team on him. Seattle University continues to double every time the ball is entered into the post. Tillman here with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Trying to get it to McCants. Nothing there. Spin move inside. Kobe Williamson knocks it free. Grigsby on the ground and tosses it to Williamson. Another big defensive effort here by the freshman. Inside to Dene. Dene power dribble in. Tramel to Nettles, looking at Dene. Finally gives it to him. Has a smaller Gilliard on him, but passes it out to Kobe. Kobe runs off the three-point line, goes up, and he'll draw a foul. First free throws here for Kobe Williamson. Sold the pump fake and drove hard to the cup. Down on the ground is Gilliard. Looks like he will be all right, though, helped up by his teammates. So Kobe Williamson at the line. On the season, a 65% free throw shooter. Averaging just under 6 points a game. Knocks that one down. He's been a great defensive player so far for Coach Hayford. As Nate Robinson comes in, the first substitution of the game for Seattle University as Aaron Nettles takes a break. Copiers Northwest is a proud partner of Seattle University Athletics. New ideas, new solutions. Copiers Northwest. Williamson goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Seattle University's lead 2-3, 14-11. Tillman up top. Gives it up to Henry. Henry shoots up the three and knocks it down. Over the closing out Riley Grigsby there. Back to a tied ball game, 14-all. Robinson, who just checked in, drives to the baseline, cut off. Tramel jabs. Hesitation inside, kicks at the corner. Grigsby. Back iron, no good. Williamson tips it to himself, but can't quite catch up to it in front of the Aggie bench. Shooting percentages starting to come up a little bit here. 36% for Seattle University, 28% for New Mexico State. But so far the Aggies are shooting 40% from three, 4 of 10. Seattle University just 2 of 8, hovering at 25% here. Tillman inside, hop step. Kobe Williamson down low has become a bit of a shot blocker and 1 3-point shot. Oh no, they're gonna say he flared his feet. They're gonna call it a player control foul. Thought for sure that was gonna be and 1. CJ Roberts gets called for the player control foul as he stuck his legs out a little too much to draw the foul there against Grigsby. So instead of a and 1 opportunity, it's a turnover here. Ron Henson checks into the game for Seattle University. Emeka Udine gets his first break on the bench tonight. Williamson. Henson, who just checked in, it looked like that was partially tipped possibly by McCants. Ball out of bounds. Looks like they're not going to say it was tipped. As the last person to touch it will indeed be Henson, off the rim, out of bounds. Pull-up jump shot knocked down there by Henry. Aggies back out in front by 2. Approaching the 8-minute mark here at the Red Hawk Center. There's double screen that we see quite a bit from Seattle University. Leads to a Henson open 3. Too strong on that one. Now ball down low to McCants. Rice, quick crossover, kicks back out to McCants. He fakes. He gives the screen for Rice. Pick and roll, wasn't there. Shot clock at 7. Rice drives to the left hand, goes to the body of Williamson, and still too good by Rice there. He puts it up for 2. Aggies out by 4 now. Williamson, rebuttal 3-point shot is good. Kobe Williamson for 3 off the assist by Darion Trammell there. Williamson's 5th points there after he made 2 free throws at the line. Rice threads the needle. McCants into the body of Williamson, who's going to pick up a foul here. Will be his first personal foul and the now 4th team foul against Seattle University. As we'll head to another media timeout. Back to Seattle, Washington, inside the Red Hawk Center here on the campus of Seattle University, where New Mexico State on the road has the 1.18-17 lead over the hosting Red Hawks. We had Brandon Brown on the call for you tonight. Aggies looking to bounce back from a loss last night as they continue to struggle on the season, at least in conference play, in a year that's really been tough for them as they've bounced around home locations, really haven't had a home this year so far, as the conference favorites continue to try and find their traction as we get closer to the WAC tournament down in Las Vegas. But back on the court, McCants will be at the free throw line here for 2 shots after he drove in and got the contact call against Kobe Williamson. His first shot hits front iron and is no good. A big thank you to Goldberg Jones Attorneys at Law and Red Hawks at Heart. McCants hits the second one, splits him there, 1 for 2. As he'll check right out. Coming in will be William McNair again. 19-17 now for the Aggies. Nettles gets caught up trying to spin free. And it's going to be a foul against Tillman. Not a held ball here. So Tillman will pick up the 6th team foul here for New Mexico State. That's the 3rd one against Tillman. So a tough one to pick up with 6:55 left to go here in the first half. Lakai will check in for Tillman, trying to ensure he doesn't pick up that 4th. Slow roller over to Grigsby. Bounces back to Trammell and then up to Nettles to break the press. Ball on the corner to Henson. Up top, Trammell right at the logo. Grigsby comes up and gets it. 3-point shot by him, in and out. Williams over to Rice. Henry off the screen. Williams dancing around. Trying to get it to down low to McNair. As the ball continues to work around the perimeter. Aggies have been working late into the shot clock almost every possession. Williams will tee up a 3-point shot here. No good. It did a rebound. Trammell inside. Absorbs the contact off the glass. No call there. As Trammell was asking the official, what more do you need there to make that call? Henry, spin move on Nettles. Has the opening inside. His shot is up, no good. Rebound by Lakai, tossed out. Ball still free all the way back to Williams at midcourt. Rice just inside the 3-point arc, no good. Adine another rebound. Back up to 4 rebounds so far in 13 minutes of action. Trammell inside. Off the glass this time, he does indeed draw that foul. So head to the free throw line for 2 here. Trammell still looking for his first points of the game, struggling so far, 0 of 4 from the field. So he'll be shooting 2. Seattle University also now in the bonus, shooting 1 and 1 for the rest of this 5 minutes and 11 seconds. Trammell looking to end a scoring drought of just over 2 minutes for the Red Hawks. High arcing shot does not fall. So that drought will extend just for now as Williamson checks back in for Deron Henson. Trammell, WAC leader in scoring average, just under 20 points a game. That one drops for the guard as he will check out here for Nate Robinson. One-point game here, 5:11 to go. Williams handoff. McCants checks back in the game, hit and McNair, the two big bodies down low for the Aggies. Rice off the double screen. Switch has Williamson on him, into the corner. Williams jabs, drives inside. Nifty move up and under. Nice finish there by Williams for two. And here's Grigsby. Has the ball ripped away from him. And ball stolen right back by Seattle University. Screen here for Nettles. Instead, they'll drop it off to Grigsby. Grigsby inside, fadeaway shot, no good. Rebound being fought for, and Udine comes away with it. Aaron Nettles, he'll pull up mid-range jump shot, no good either. Seattle University now are the ones who can't buy a bucket. Rice gives it up to Williams. He'll drop back to the logo, reset the offense. Crossover inside. McNair will try the just about free throw line jumper. No good there. And Seattle University comes away with it. Again, trying to end this drought. One of their last 8 from the field and no points from the field in the last 3.5 minutes. Nate Robinson trying to end that. He'll be fouled with a chance for 2 free throws. Now, take us to our under 4 immediate timeout, though. New Mexico State still up here in Seattle, 21-18 on ESPN+. Back here inside the Red Hawks Center, New Mexico State with a 3-point lead here as we continue to trickle down in the first half. As both teams break the huddle, Nate Robinson will be at the free throw line shooting 2 after the foul by McCants right before the immediate timeout. Check in for the Aggies in that timeout. Gerald Dokes will make his first appearance for the game. Darren Trammell comes back in as well for the Red Hawks. So Nate Robinson at the line shooting 2. First one for Nate, up and good. Robinson in just 7 minutes last night was able to come up with 8 big points. A spark plug type of game last night for him as he goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Seattle cuts the lead to just 1 for the Aggies, 21-20. McCants up top, right at the bend. Henry. Now Rice. Grigsby on him. In the corner, Williams. Again, late in the shot clock for the Aggies. Force up another 3-point shot. No good, but offensive rebound for McCants. Rice with the first shot clock. Beautiful bounce pass. Out to McCants, gives it right back. McCants inside, contact. Ooh, rolls right out. So he'll be at the line for 2 here. That'll be against Kobe Williamson, now his second personal foul here. 5th team foul against the Red Hawks. So McCants at the free throw line. He is 1 for 2 so far at the charity stripe. On the season, McCants a 65% free throw shooter as he hits that one. Multiple-time winners of Seattle's Best Pizza and the official pizza of Seattle University Athletics. Pagliacci Pizza uses the freshest ingredients from local farmers. Order yours today. There's McCants having a conversation with the coaching staff for New Mexico State. One more free throw for him. 2 for 2 at the line that time for McCants. He's up to 6 points for New Mexico State. Ball partially tipped, and a foul is going to be called against Seattle University. Player control foul. That one's going to go against Darion Trammell. Coach Hafer just trying to figure out exactly what Trammell could have done. Must have been on the hand of to Nettles. First one here for Trammell, 6-1 against the Red Hawks. Gilliard up top. Stopped at the elbow, passed it out to McCants. Rice looking for alleviation, finds Gilliard. Again, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Gilliard inside, gets the nice touch at the rim. Mexico State 25, Seattle University 20 here. Udine to Trammell. Trammell step back, gathers, three-point shot, up and no. Travel. A traveling violation will go against Darion Trammell there. And Seattle University right now just can't get anything going on the offensive side, as Coach Hafer is going to take a 30-second timeout. Red Hawks now shooting 29% from the field, 25 from behind the arc. New Mexico State 33% from both the field and from the arc. 9 of 27 from the field, 4 of 12 from three. Again, both these teams at the free throw line close to the same. 2 more tips for Seattle University. They're 5 of 6, only 1 miss, 83%. New Mexico State, who was perfect through the first half last night, 3 of 4 so far here, 75% for them. Leading scorers to this point, McCants at 6 for New Mexico State. McNair, 6 rebounds. Tillman with 1 assist. Grigsby, the high man for Seattle University, with 7 rebounds. Udine at 6. Trammell has 2 dimes for the team lead. Gilliard will come near side as across the timeline. Cants up top to Henry. Henry McCants will try a 3. McCants no good. Grigsby rebound. Trammell inside, kicks it out. Robinson now to Nettles. Entry pass to Udine. Udine drives. Double team comes for him. Nate Robinson ready to shoot, knocks it down. Nate Robinson for 3. 2-point game now, 1:20 left to go before halftime. Gilliard inside, trying to thread the needle, kicks ball right there off the foot of Nate. Make that Aaron Nettles down low. Baseline inbound, left of their basket for the Aggies. Gilliard will be the inbounder, gives it to Henry, who uses a pump fake to get free and off the glass. Sold it enough to get Aaron Nettles off his feet. 27-23, New Mexico State up by 4. Nettles in the corner. Grigsby. Dene spins free. Hands off to Trammell. Trammell shoots the 3, no good, front iron. Rice the other side, kicks it out to Gilliard. Jab steps inside. Dokes will try a 3. His shot is good. Gerald Dokes with the 3. Aggies putting a little cushion between them and the Red Hawks here right before halftime. Shot clock and game clock, about 5-second differential. Robinson will try a 3, no good. Shot clock is off. New Mexico State can play for the final shot. And Coach Chris Jans wants to drop the perfect play to help add to this cushion here. So New Mexico State right now with a 7-point lead over Seattle University, trying to add a little bit more. Again, Seattle had that stifling second half last night to end up giving them the win in that matchup. For comparison, right now we are at 30-23, our halftime score for now. Last night it was 48-44 in favor of Seattle University. So quite a drop-off when it comes to scoring output. A little more comparable to the second half, as Seattle University outscored the Aggies 35-28 in the second frame. But still, these two teams stepping it up defensively and having nothing going so far offensively. The Aggies and Coach Jans see what they drew up here as 20 seconds will come off the clock here. Gilliard, the ball handler, down to 10 seconds. Gilliard inside, alley-oop to McCants, who catches it, power dribble and lays it right up with 2 seconds, 1 second, and that will be the halftime score. So the play call works perfectly for the Aggies. They'll head in the locker room with a 9-point lead, 32-23. We'll take a quick break, come back with the halftime show here on. Back here in Seattle, in action on the court, it will be Seattle University ball here as they are down by 9. Riley Grigsby will be the inbounder. It will be the same starting 5 for Seattle University returning to the court here. And it looks like New Mexico State will rebuttal with the exact same thing. Their starting 5 from tip-off will also be on the court here to start the second half. Whistle is blown. A little bit of denial here by Gilliard. Ball is tossed back to Trammell, and we're underway here at the Red Hawk Center. And time is called. Looks like the shot clock didn't start, so we're going to have to re-inbound the ball and reset that. So a quick break here. Again, McCants, the leading scorer in the first half for New Mexico State. Big man also has 2 rebounds to his credit. Right behind him was Henry at 7. Leading scorer for Seattle University was Grigsby. Williamson with 5 right behind him. Ball tipped out of bounds. Was it last touched by New Mexico State? No, they're going to say it was last off of Seattle University. So they're going to say that Trammell just lost it. It must have gone off his foot. So out of bounds to the Aggies. Tillman to McCants. Now Henry. Gilliard driving inside in the body of Williamson. Stuck on the block. Dumps it off out of bounds. Aggies give it right back to Seattle University. And 32-23 here. 1 possession apiece here in the second half. Neither team has scored. Grigsby. He'll attack, and he was fouled on the ground. Be the first team foul against New Mexico State in the second half, and it will go against Henry, his first overall in the game. Pass out to Williamson. Thought about the 3, now dribbling away from his defender, Tillman. Aaron Nettles comes up. Nettles to Adine. 7 on the shot clock. Out to Williamson. Have to put something up. Kobe drives in, gets stuck, and falls down, and travel is going to be called. No, they're going to call foul against Kobe Williamson. They're going to give him a player control foul. That'll be the 3rd one against the freshman. So back-to-back turnovers here in the first 2 possessions for Seattle University here in the second half. Henry to McCants. McCants on the baseline, kicks it back out. Now Rice. Rice going left of the screen. Crossover, drives baseline. Get into Williamson in the block. No, a late foul will be called. On the baseline. It looks like it was clean. Official near side, not under the basket, made the call, so we'll be shooting 2 as Kobe Williamson picks up his 4th team foul. Again, one of the best defensive players on this team, leads the team in blocks. Picks up a costly foul there, and looks like Rip Economo is going to have to check into the game for him. First free throw just falls in there for Rice. Quick look at the replay of that play. It looks like it was pretty straight up by Grigsby and Kobe Williamson. You can maybe get Kobe on a bit of a swing down there, but it looks like he already had contact with the ball. Foul is called, though. As Rice at the line for one more here. And doesn't get the friendly touch this time. And a foul will be under the basket as the whistles start to come more and more often here as Tillman picks up a foul. Another one in his name. Looks like that'll be the fourth one against Tillman. He's not checking out, though. As Trammell gets a pass midcourt. Corner to Ripaconomo, who just checked in, had his shot blocked. Gets the rebound and shoots up the three. Had a shot blocked, got a rebound in his tally, and then put up the three, knocked it down anyway. 10-point game here. Aggies still in control. McCants into the corner. Henry just inside the arc, no good. Rebound, another one for McCants. This one's going to be on the ground before the shot. And Udine is going to be the culprit, it looks like, on this one. Checking back into the game for New Mexico State will be Gerald Dokes. They'll check out Henry. And correction on the scoreboard, it said that Tillman had 4 fouls. Indeed, he only has 3. So not quite at the cusp of fouling out here. Dokes gets the inbound, gives it up to Rice. Gilliard now will penetrate, kicks into the corner. Dokes will put up a 3. Too shy on that one, rebound by Henry. Dokes, McCants, now Rice. Redhawks continue to get it out rebounded, especially on the defensive side of the ball as the Aggies continue to bring down offensive boards. Dokes again, same spot, and no good again. Trammell on the rebound. Grigsby thought about the transition 3, passes up. Now Udine inside, kicks it out. Grigsby catch and shoot 3, leaning left, no good. And a whistle will be called. And it looks like it's going to go against New Mexico State. Was it? Actually not quite sure what that call was. No foul was given. So we'll still playing here. No foul, as I said, given to any player here. 33-26. McCants to Dokes. Dokes, quick crossover inside, floater, no good. Again, tipped out to Henry. Another offensive rebound here for the Aggies. Continuing to get second chances. Dokes in the corner. He's loving that spot so far. Just can't make the Redhawks pay for leaving him open out there. Pass back out. Gilliard for 3. He knocks it down. Tons of second chances. Nobody putting a body on their on their opponent here for the Redhawks. 36-26 the lead, back to 10. Trammell inside, blocked by McCants. Bodies flying everywhere. Udine goes up after a scrum. As again McCants on the ground. You got to give the guy credit. He loves to put his body on the line. He'll do whatever it takes to help the Aggies win. And ball poked from behind. Last touch by the Redhawks. And that will take us to our first media timeout here in the second half. 15:50 to go. New Mexico State up 36-28 here on ESPN+. Aggies ball out of that media timeout. They'll be inbounding right of their basket. Gilliard, Henry, Rice, McNair, and Dokes on the court for them. Economo, Nettles, Grigsby, Trammell, and Udine for the Redhawks. Rice quickly catches. And another offensive rebound, this time by the guard, as Gilliard gets it and dribbles out. Gives it up for a Rice three-point shot in the corner. Second chance point right out of the timeout. That time getting it was Gilliard. 5'10" under the basket, getting the rebound, finding Rice for the triple, 39-28. 11-point lead here for the Aggies. Grigsby on the other side draws a foul, and he'll be shooting 2. Riley currently at 7 points, 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 6 struggling from 3, will be at the line. Second leading scorer in the conference at 18.1 a game. As his free throw go down. He is a 75% free throw shooter. MTI Physical Therapy offers expert coaching for pain-free movement, providing one-to-one care. Again, MTI Physical Therapy. As Grigsby gets both at the line there, back to a single-digit game of 9. Noakes will hand it off to Rice. Rice near side to Gilliard. McNair, who's checked into the game. Driving off the glass. Dokes no good. Offensive rebound around 3 gray jerseys down low was McNair. Rice 3-point shot. Second chance points again. That's going to start being a big story here if it already isn't. 30 rebounds for New Mexico State. 16 on the offensive side to Seattle University's 4. My goodness, New Mexico State just wanting the ball more right now as they're currently up 12. So we'll send it to a tie. Welcome back to a snowy Seattle, Washington, where New Mexico State currently has a 12-point lead over the Redhawks. It is Seattle University ball after Coach Hayford called the timeout after back-to-back offensive rebounds, second chances for Jabari Rice 3. Has ballooned this lead to double digits again for New Mexico State. Udine fakes to Williamson, who checks into the game with 4 fouls on his name. He catches it in the corner, jab step, drives in, kicks it out to Trammell. Darion, up and under move, tried to scoop it, no good. Rebound here for the Aggies. Press it forward with Gilliard. And Trammell steps in the passing lane, goes away in the open court, avoids contact and misses the shot. Luckily there to pick it up was Vas Poncher, who checks into the game. Now Grigsby in the corner. Inside, goes up and draws the foul. This one gonna go against McNair. So Grigsby back to the free throw line where he's perfect so far. Had his first 2 attempts just a couple minutes ago. Grigsby the team high at 9 points. Udine at the team high in rebounds at 15. Trammell with 2 assists for New Mexico State. Rice with 12 points. He's had back-to-back threes for the Aggies. As Grigsby's free throw rattles in and out. Grigsby with 1 more here. Shout out to Mortensen Construction. Together, everything is possible. Mortensen Construction. Grigsby splits his trip at the line. 1 of 2 there. 11-point game in favor of the visiting Aggies. Mexico State looking to pick up their second win in WAC play. As you see a 3 by Rice again. He is on fire. Rice with another 3. Jabari starting to cook here with 15. And a bit of a quiet night last night as Grigsby catches it. Again, continuing to attack the rim. Tip in is good off the glass by Emeka Udine. Pass out to McNair. Into the corner. 3-point shot is up. No good on the tip by Watson there. Another offensive rebound. Inside, driving, Gilliard off the glass. Good touch. Seems like every time down the court, Aggies get 1 or 2 shots up. Trammell to Grigsby. Grigsby will try the 3. Finally hits one. Riley Grigsby for 3. His second of the game, now 2 of 7. Rice, the hot hand for the Aggies. Dribbling inside, got stuck and traveled. Tried to bail himself out with a shot there as McCants will check back in for the Aggies, along with Henry, and Aaron Nettles will come to the game for the Red Hawks. (47-36), 11-point game here for New Mexico State. Seattle University trying to cut it back to single digits. Trammell tries the three, rattles in and out, no good. Watson rebound. Marcus Watson brings it up. McNair gives it right back to him. He'll try a three. His shot up and no good. Foul under the basket. Is that going to go against Henry? Looks like it is. That will be now his second personal foul, fifth team foul against the Aggies here. Seattle University to this point only 3 team fouls against them in the second half. Trammell kicks it out. Vas Panja left wide open. His shot no good. Ball tipped out. Watson picks it up, poked from behind by Trammell, but McNair picks up the ball. And a moving screen, and again, the whistles, officials aren't being shy about blowing them as McNair picks up a foul there. Checking back into the game will be Kalen Williams. And Seattle University trailing here by 11 points, 47-36. Timeout on the floor with 12 minutes to go. You're watching Red Hawk basketball on ESPN+. Red Hawks and Aggies battling out here in Western Athletic Conference play. Brandon Brown on the call for you tonight. Thanks for tuning in here. Seattle University in possession here, trailing by 11 as Trammell gets the inbound. Pop it up is Vas Panja. Down low, Jacoby Williamson turns and faces. Couple dribbles inside, bounced it off his foot. Watson running full steam ahead. Aaron Nettles with the hip check there in the open court. Fourth team foul, only the second against Aaron. Coming back in will be Deron Henson as Kobe Williamson will head to the bench. Aggies looking to continue to maintain their lead here. Kicks out to Henry, and again under the basket. Another foul down low on a big man. This one going to go against William McNair. His third personal foul here for the 6'10", 265 redshirt sophomore at Philadelphia. Trammell up top to Nettles. Nettles will go right. Pass it out to Adene. Adene. Right to Trammell. Trammell looking to get something going. He is 1 point from the field. That's not going to do it. He goes to 0-10. Watson into the corner. McNair showing some handles there. Entry pass down low. Back out. 3-point shot. Watson. Long rebound, and Trammell gets it. And he's kept up right here by Watson. And we're going to get Vas Panja, looks like, on the foul, loose ball foul. Be the first one against him and the fifth one against Seattle University. Grigsby will check into the game for Emeka Udine. Inbound here for the Aggies. Tossed up for Watson, stolen in midair by Riley Grigsby. Grigsby into the front court, kicks to the corner. That's a thought about the three. Now Nettles. Nettles will drive inside. High off the glass, was fouled. Nearly had an and one, but he'll go to the line for 2. Nettles with 3 points. He had the opening points of the game, a triple, but has not scored since. has a chance to add to his point total here and put this back to a single-digit game. Some discussion going on here, and now finally the ball into the hands of the Seattle University guard. Nettles shot up and good. Nettles, the local product out of Seattle Prep, not too far from our location here at the campus of Seattle University. Special thank you to Alaska Airlines with next level care. They make sure the Redhawks get to and from the game safely. Nettles on the season, a 72% free throw shooter, averaging 10.5 points a game, and he misses that one. 10 points is the difference between the Aggies and the Redhawks here. 10.5 minutes left to go in regulation. Out to Gilliard. Gilliard falling down on the play was Nettles. Kicking into the corner to Gilliard. His shot is up and a travel before he was able to shoot it. Turnover here by the Aggies. As I said, Aggies struggled with turnovers last game. 13 so far in this one. And another foul. And if Seattle University can keep getting to the free throw line and making them, they can chip away at this lead without giving up too much time on the clock. As Trammell has a chance to double his scoring output here. Currently at 1 point, struggling from the field. Usually shifty guard. Hasn't been able to quite get it going so far. His free throw is up, and it is good. Up and down perfectly. Awarded America's Best Bank by Money.com. WaFd is your local bank for your personal and business banking. And Trammell goes to the free throw line, hits both of them. He's currently 3 of 4 at the charity stripe. We have a 47-39 game here. Starting to hear some energy coming from Seattle University's bench. Rice here with a quick crossover. Gets it right back at the bend. Henry, Ripaconomo on him. Entry pass nearly stolen away and then tipped up, and Trammell immediately puts his hands in the ground. And he will be the one credited with the foul, his second. We're shooting 1-1 though, as the Aggies are now in the bonus. Looks like it should have been at least. Instead, it will be baseline inbound. And excuse me, yeah, it is one off here. 16 fouls against Seattle University. Shot missed on that one. Rebound by Trammell. Grigsby. Height advantage. Dribbles inside on Gilliard. Then decides to hand off to Economo. Trammell. Grigsby wants it. Again on Gilliard. Couple dribbles in, goes up, fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. So the strategy for the Redhawks right now is go inside and pick up fouls on New Mexico State. Is picking up one there was Tillman. That will be his fourth. Aggies now with 9 team fouls. Grigsby at the line. Shot up and good. Thanks to Swedish Hospital for their support. Since 1910, Swedish has been the Seattle area's hallmark for excellence in hospitals and healthcare. Grigsby trying to go 2 for 2 at the line, and he does just that. And a lane violation against Ripaconomo. Shot will not count. So Riley goes 2 for 2, but only 1 counts at the line. Or are they going to give it to Riley? There's discussion going on with the officials. And Coach Hayford talking with them here. So we'll have a quick review of that final play, or that least play. So we're going to get a quick replay on what exactly happened there. So they called Ripaconomo, and folks, not much there. Looks like the box out was there, and Ripaconomo, I'm going to give anything, extended his arms, nothing too big. Let's get another look at that one if we can, just one more time, a little bit slower. Let's see, Rip Economo, he's on the far side of the lane. He catches an elbow, in all honesty, right to the jaw. So, I mean, I'm not even calling the elbow to the jaw, in all honesty. That looks like it's a no call, just a Grigsby-made free throw. Coach Hayford over here still talking with the officials. Right now on the scoreboard is 47-41. We'll see what the decision is made here. Officiating crew for tonight are Martin Chikaki, Britt Watts, and Doug Sturdivant. We'll see what conclusion they come to on this one. As 47-41, Seattle University currently on an 8-0 run over the last 3:35. Most of that from the free throw line right now. New Mexico State starting to fall into that bit of a lull that they did last night. They have 5 turnovers in the last just under 4 minutes, 3:50 from the field. Seattle University, though, in that run over the last 3.5 minutes where they've gone 8-0, have not made a field goal. So, again, their plan of attack is to attack the rim. Officials have been really using those whistles tonight, so why not continue to attack, especially when you're shooting decently enough from the free throw line, 81%, to pick up these points and close the gap here. Seattle's defense also picking up well as we talked about those turnovers. Mexico State, though, biggest reason they're in the lead right now is the rebound total. 36 rebounds right now to Seattle University's 17. And they have 17 on the offensive side. Seattle University with just 6 here. Those are numbers that no coach would be happy with if they're on the trailing side. But if you're Coach Jans, you got to be ecstatic that your team continues to crash the boards and get second chances. We saw back-to-back threes hit down by Jabari Rice to start the second half off of offensive rebounds. And this review is going a little bit longer than I thought it would for the discussion. We'll see what the final verdict is here. And it will be a foul against Rip Economo. So on the other side, Lakai will be shooting 1-1. And Rip, you see, he was pointing at his jaw saying, I caught a bow, man. And the officials are kind of showing the motion that he did the clearing out. But back here on the court, Lakai at the line, shooting 1-1 here, 47-41. Lakai's shot is up, no good. So at the end of the day, surely no harm, no foul here. As Trammell into the front court, kicks it to the Rip Economo. His pump fake, he wants that three, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds, last touch by the Aggies. You knew Rip was shooting that one after all that. Unfortunately, just doesn't fall for him. It'll be inbound here for the Redhawks. Trammell looking to get it to somebody, tosses it way back towards midcourt. Duran Henson able to keep that pivot foot down and give it up to Trammell. 15 on the shot clock. Trammell off balance inside, falls down, and they're just going to give it a turnover. Trammell just cannot find his game so far in this one, as the reigning WAC player of the week, having an uncharacteristic night here. Ball thrown to McCants. Aggies up 6. Gilliard stuck right at the bend of the three-point arc there. Lakai up top trying to get that entry pass. They do. McCants dribbles in, kicks it right back out. Lakai. Shot no good. Rebound by Aaron Nettles. Nettles up top to Economo. Nettles right at the logo. Dumps it off to Trammell. Trammell jab step. Quick crossover, pulls up for the three-point shot. And Darion Trammell, first points from the field, hits the triple. 47-43 three-point game. Redhawks on an 11-0 run over the last 4.5 minutes. In that same span, Mexico State hasn't scored in just under 5 minutes here. 0 of their last 4 from the field. Rice off the screen, going inside, trying to find somebody. Ball goes out of bounds. Lakai was the closest Aggie. Turnover here And that's going to take us to our under 8 media timeout. 47-44. New Mexico State hanging on here on ESPN Plus. Redhawks in possession. Chance to tie here with a triple or cut it to one with just a two. Trammell going for the tie. Back iron, no good. And a foul is going to be called on Economo. Looks like we're going to get him with over the back. Second one on him. But we're going to trot to the other side, shooting 1-1. Just on the cusp of the double bonus for New Mexico State. Rice will be the free throw shooter here as Nate Robinson checks in for Economo. So Rice, 15 points on the night, 5 of 8 efficient shooting, 4 of 4. That's what you can highlight right there from three-point land. 2 free throws so far. He split those and makes this one front end into the 1-1. Rice's second attempt here. He's the current team leader in scoring at 13.7 a game, and he knocks that one down above his average tonight, currently at 16, make it 17 points. So back to a 5-point game, 49-44. Trammell drives in, hits in for a three-point shot, rattles in and out, no good. Rice inside of McCanty, turns and faces. Kicks into the corner. Three-point shot by Henry, no good, and out of bounds it goes. Oh, they're going to get a foul first on Henson on the box out. So that's where most of these fouls have been coming. It's been trying to get to the board. And another foul is going to be picked up here. Deron Henson gets the foul. And McCants will be at the free throw line as he'll shoot 1-1. Redhawks have to put together that run, or one of their last 7 from the field. New Mexico State still 0 of their last 5, one of their last 7, but have started to get to the free throw lines themselves and knock down their attempts. Six-point game here. McCants trying to make it 7. As he steps to the line, shot is up and rattles in and out. Grigsby rebound. Riley, the high point man for the Redhawks at 15, gives it up to Williamson. Again, working on 4 fouls here. Nate Robinson inside, up and under. Goes off the glass, can't get the touch. Ball is rebounded by Rice. Rice here near side. Gilliard will get the ball right at the logo inside of the SU. Henry to McCants. McCants fakes the handoff. Now Henry. Shot clock down to 6. Off the screen, Gilliard to McCants. He's going to put up the 3, knocks it down. McCants with the triple, puts the 3 to the dome, 53-44. Trammell inside, foul, and 1. Trammell with the bucket plus the chance for one more at the line. Redhawks needed that one, and the Aggies started to pull away again after that McCants triple. Trammell can cancel that out right here at the free throw line as Joe Wall makes his first appearance tonight. Trammell currently with 8 points. I'm going to try to go up to 9. That layup was only his second from the field after he made that triple. And he makes the free throw, and he is at 9 points. 6:05 left to go here in Seattle, Washington in regulation. Nice ran out to Gilliard. Trammell on, Gilliard hands it right back to Rice. The switch happens. Rice inside. Gilliard jabs at the 3, drives inside, kicks it back out to Rice. Again, the pump fakes are getting Seattle off their feet every time. Rebound by Trammell. Trammell in the open court, always dangerous. Pulls up. Now Grigsby. Grigsby left wide open. Can't quite make the 3. Long rebound, secured by Rice. Aggies with Williams. McCants up top. Hit that three just a couple possessions ago. Gilliard inside to a bunch of bodies. Blocked by, I don't know who. It was a Red Hawk, though. And Nate Robinson, beautiful move right at the cup. Beautiful finish. Oh, man. What a finish by the transfer. Nate Robinson. He's a big player for this team when healthy. And Seattle University is going to take a full timeout. 53-49 on the scoreboard here after that Nate Robinson layup. As Seattle University cutting into that lead again. They got it close, got it to a single possession lead. But the Aggies were able to, with a couple free throws and a three by McCants, extend it again. But Aggies continue to struggle from the field, one of their last 8, as they're trying to hold on for the road win here. Quick look at that last sequence right before this timeout by Coach Hayford. It was that big block underneath. See, you really got a hand on it. It's still kind of hard to tell. Probably Nate Robinson or Joe Wall, but then Nate with the gather step and right inside with the right hand. Nice layup there for Nate Robinson. Nate here playing in tonight's game will be only his 6th on the season. Started 1 game for the Red Hawks, averaging 3 points in those appearances. He's one of those transfer students. Looked to be a big contributor out of the City College of San Francisco. Him, Trammell, along with Emeka Udine. So if Coach Hayford can have him for the final stretch, that would be huge. Last night, as I said, he was kind of a spark plug off the bench, scoring 8 for the Red Hawks in that win. But here we have a 4-point game. Aggies in possession. You see the Red Hawk bench on their feet, trying to create that noise. As the Red Hawk Center would be bumping right now any other year. Ball inside to McCants. Kicks out of the corner, drive by Williams. As the Aggies reset again, Gilliard. McCants always dangerous, drives inside, kicks it, corner, 3-point shot, jabbed at. Now Rice left open enough, his shot no good, and a foul's gonna go with Riley Grigsby. And they're gonna say he hit McCants on the head. So at the free throw line will be McCants again. Grigsby not too happy about it. Coach Hayford not happy about it. The bench not happy about it, but the call is what it is. And McCants is at the line, shooting 2. 12 points on the night so far for McCants. Now 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Orthopedic Physician Associates is the Pacific Northwest premier provider of orthopedic and musculoskeletal services and a proud sponsor of Seattle University Athletics. 55-49 our score. As Trammell gets the inbound. Trammell off the screen, step back, elbow jump shot's good. Loves that spot on the course. Trammell hits down the mid-range jump shot. 55-51 here. Rice tipped away, and Trammell nearly came away with the steal. But it will be side out here for the Aggies. Looks like Henry will be the inbounder here. Tossed into Rice, now back up top here. Gilliard. Henry. Rice tries another 3. This one no good. Rebound Grigsby. Grigsby pressing forward here. Hedge there. Gets around it. Now to Nate Robinson. Cross some jabs. Inside. Gets bumped. Back out to Trammell. Trammell off the screen by Williamson. Gets an open drive and nearly has another and one. And he's upset with himself that he couldn't quite convert there. But he'll have a chance at 2 as we go to our under 4 media timeout. Redhawks at the free throw line, down 4 here on. We'll come back into Seattle, Washington. 55-51 game in favor of the Aggies on the road, playing the Redhawks here. Seattle University will be at the free throw line, shooting 2, as Darian Trammell got fouled right before that under 4 media timeout. Redhawks trying to win 3 straight games inside of conference play. New Mexico State trying to get a win here on the road. Again, another quick look at those standings in the Western Athletic Conference. The Antelopes are up top, 6-0, perfect in conference play so far to this point. The Vaqueros right behind them at 2-0, as you can imagine they took this weekend off from playing after the loss of their coach. 5-2 are the Utah Valley Wolverines to round out the top 3. A couple spots down are Seattle University at 2-2 in conference play, so a win here, a come-from win would put them above 500 in conference play. New Mexico State 1-4 and just 4.5 games back of Grand Canyon. So Darian Trammell at the free throw line here. Shot is up and no good. So he can't hit that one. Trammell now 4 of 6 at the line, trying to go 5 of 7. Shot is up and shot is good, so he does just that. 3-point game again, 1 possession, 55-52. The Aggies are the team in possession though as they try to extend that. Henry. Williams. Grigsby falls to the ground and a 3-point shot is knocked down. Another huge 3-point shot again. Right when the Redhawks knock on the door, Aggies hit a huge clutch 3 to put them back at arm's length. Trammell, quick crossover, dancing around. Kobe Williamson inside again. He lost the ball out of bounds. Trammell continuing to try to draw those fouls here. 2:53 left to go. As the Aggies trot forward up 6. Henry to Rice. Rice rips through. Trammell on him. Down low, McCants going to work on Williamson with 4 fouls. Williams in the corner. 8 seconds on the shot clock. And a legal screen against McCants again. McCants picks up another one here. That's only his second. But both of them have blended those player control fouls. As Redhawks again have a chance to cut in at the lead as the clock starts to run down on them in a comeback. Trammell inside, kicks it. Williamson. Again, quick closeouts right now by the Aggies, not allowing for many open shots. Nettles takes a tough one. No good. Rebound here by Gilliard. Gilliard, quick crossover. Inside, gets stuck in front of McCants. Henry. Cross-court pass to Williams. Thought about the 3. Shot clock again, down to 8. Rice up top. Attacking with 3 seconds. 2 seconds, shot up, no good. Kobe Williamson on the rebound. Trammell rips free. Nearly had the ball stolen away from him. Trammell inside was bumped, so he'll be shooting as both teams are in the double bonus. Is Trammell at the free throw line again. Went 1 of 2 in his last attempt. 5 of 7 on the night. Currently at 12 points. 3 of 14 from the field. Trammell's first one up and knocked down. A special thanks to Adidas, the official athletic wear provider of Seattle U Athletics. Through sport, we have the power to change lives. And a timeout's going to be called here by Coach Jans in the middle of Darian Trammell's free throws. Trammell trying to cut into his lead a little bit more. He can make it a 4-point game if he knocks down his next one. Currently at 13 points for him. Grigsby, the team high, at 15 still. game high is Rice. He currently has 17 for the Aggies. Second highest on the team is McCants with 14. McCants also has 5 rebounds to his credit. Rice with 6. So not quite close to double-doubles on either one of them with just a minute and a half left to go. Henry is the team high in rebounds at 8, but only 4 points right now for him. As both teams break the huddle. Trammell still at the line for one more. Again on the court for both teams, Gilliard, Henry, Rice, Williams, and McCants for New Mexico State. Nettles, Grigsby, Trammell, Robinson, and Williamson for the Redhawks. Rating WAC Player of the Week's second shot is no good off the front iron. So tough free throw misses here. We have a 5-point game with a minute and a half to go. And again, the Aggies are going to take as much time as possible. Not much different than what they've been doing all game. They've been getting down to about 5 seconds on the shot clock before they put anything up. Got to imagine they're going to do that here again. No, instead it's going to be a quick 3-point shot, and that might be the dagger. Rice hits the 3. Redhawks need to score quick. Inside, Trammell has the ball knocked away. He recovers, passes it out. Robinson, step back. Redhawks got to start putting some shots up, and a kicked ball. No, they're going to, a kicked ball will be called. So baseline inbound for the Redhawks. 52 seconds to go. Trammell gets it into Grigsby. Grigsby, couple power dribbles in. Reverse layup is good. Quick timeout here by Coach Hayford. He'll take a 30-second timeout. Back to a 6-point game with 48.2 to go. Seattle University shooting 76% from the free throw line, 16 of 21. Probably want a couple of those back right now as they are down by 6 with 48.2 to go. Both teams are in the double bonus, so any foul will send the Aggies to the line for 2 and send the Redhawks to the line for 2. Again, this has been a not so pretty game from the floor. 36%, 24-56 for the Aggies. 33% for Seattle University, 16 of 48. And Seattle University still waiting for them to break the huddle here after that Grigsby reverse layup. Henry will be the inbounder as Seattle University puts on a full court press. Henry tosses it into Gilliard. Gilliard is immediately trapped. Back to Henry. Trying to get it across. Henry throws it up to McCants, who crosses the timeline. He has an open lane and is fouled. They're going to say no shot. Doesn't matter, though. He's going to go to the line for 2. So Riley Grigsby at the line for 2 here. Excuse me, McCants at the line for 2. Excuse me on that. (61-55) free throws here. We'll probably put this one just about out of reach for a comeback and give New Mexico State a road victory here. First one is good. McCants up to 15 points. Again, you're going to expect hard-fought games like this between WAC foes. Nothing is given in this conference, especially in a strange year. Even playing field to say the least, as McCants goes 2 for 2 at the line, 63-55. Trammell, quick 3-point shot, up and good. Darian Trammell with a triple. Seattle University not going away, 63-58. Gotta think they gotta get at least a steal here. Ball thrown into Rice, he's in the corner, throws it up, and Gilliard crosses half court. Fouled by Riley Grigsby. He'll go to the line for 2 now.
Nice.
That's the 4th one against Grigsby here. As again, Gilliard will be at the line for 2 here. The Aggies with a 5-point lead.
Dude, fuck. Shit.
Gilliard 7 points so far on the night. His first 2 free throw attempts will be right here. Shot is up in front iron. So that makes things a little more interesting. Gilliard for 1 more. Little bounds of the ball. Second shot is up, back iron, no good, but an offensive rebound. And then falling out of bounds is Henry, and he saves it off the foot of a Red Hawk. Tough result there for the Red Hawks. 2 big free throw misses, but can't box out. Henry with a huge play here for the Aggies. Baseline inbound now for the Aggies, as Rippikotom will check in for Riley Grigsby. Aggies get the ball in, and Rice immediately goes up. Doesn't even wait to be fouled. Gets the guaranteed 2 points there. Trammell. 65-58. Trammell pulls up for 3. It was blocked. And Aggies can dribble out the clock. And Coach Hayford's waving his team off. New Mexico State will split the 2-game series with the Red Hawks 1 apiece. Red Hawks win on Friday. Seattle University falls here on Saturday to New Mexico State, 65-58. New Mexico State now on the season will improve. As 4-5, Seattle University will make that New Mexico State 5-5 now overall, as they are 500, 2-4 in conference play. On the flip side, for Seattle University, they will drop now to 9-8 and 2-3 on the conference season. Final look at stats here. New Mexico State shot 37% to Seattle University's 34%. 3-point shooting in favor of the Aggies as well. 38% to Seattle University's 28%. Free throw shooting, Red Hawks come out on top, 76% on 8 of 29. Oh, excuse me, make that 16 of 21. New Mexico State at 65% on 11 of 17. What's going to be highlighted in every post-game write-up and every conversation, and sure Coach Hayford, as he asked for a couple minutes to talk to his team, is going to be the rebounds here. 45 for New Mexico State to Seattle University's 24, but 19 offensive rebounds, plus 13 there for Seattle University. It looks like Coach Hayford needs a little bit more time with his team, so we're going to let him discuss this one. A tough loss for Seattle home, but a huge win for New Mexico State as they continue to try to right the ship on kind of a rocky season.